Everyone online keeps saying AI is replacing software engineers. But here is what people completely miss. Creating one impressive AI result is easy. Building a reliable AI product that works for millions of users is incredibly hard. And the gap between raw AI output and production ready systems is exactly where the biggest career opportunities right now. In this video, I'll break down the real skills companies are hiring for in AI, why humans are still irreplaceable, and a practical roadmap you can start today, even if you are not an AI researcher. One of the biggest misconception about AI is this. People think generating one amazing output means the problem is solved. But companies don't need one great result. They need systems that work consistently, thousands or even millions of times. Imagine an e-commerce company using AI generated product photos, generating one beautiful image, easy. Generating 10,000 images with consistent lighting, consistent branding, no word artifacts, and reliable quality, that's the hard part. And that's why engineers are still critical. The future of AI is not just model intelligence, it's system engineering. The real challenge is turning raw AI capabilities into something stable, scalable, and production ready. The first skill is production prompt engineering. And no, this is not about finding magical prompt words. Real prompt engineering is understanding how models interpret instructions, where they fail, and how to make outputs consistent and repeatable. In production system, consistency matters more than creativity. The best way to learn this skill is practice systematically. Choose one model, choose one task, then experiment relentlessly. Change the instructions, constraints, formatting, examples, and context. Document what changes the output. Over time, you will develop an intuition for model behavior, and that intuition is extremely valuable. The second skill is inference system thinking. Most beginners think the AI model is the product. That is not. The model is just one component inside a much larger system. Before the model even receives input, data needs cleaning, context must be managed, documents may need chunking, and prompts must be constructed carefully. Then, after the model generates output, responses may need filtering, ranking, validation, formatting, or moderations. This is where software engineering fundamental becomes incredibly important. If you understand APIs, backend systems, caching, latency, distributed systems, or cloud infrastructure, you already have valuable AI skills. The third skill is strategic fine tuning. Base models are generalists, but business needs specialists. A healthcare company needs medical behavior, a law firm needs legal reasoning, a fashion brand needs consistent brand tone. Fine tuning helps transform general model into domain experts, but fine tuning is not just process a training button. A real challenge is curating high quality datasets, understanding training dynamics, avoiding overfitting, and improving performance without wasting expensive compute resources. The next skill might be the most underrated in all of AI, evaluation. How do you actually know if your AI system is working? That's much harder than it sounds. Traditional software is deterministic, AI systems are probabilistic. Two identical inputs can generate different outputs, and many AI qualities are subjective: tone, helpfulness, creativity, brand consistency, or factual reliability. This is where companies desperately need engineers who can build evaluation systems. The future belongs to people who can measure AI quality, not just generate outputs. The fifth skill is inference infrastructure. This is all about making AI faster, cheaper, and more stable, because even the smartest model becomes useless if it is too expensive or too slow. The area includes concepts like quantization, batching, caching, model serving, GPU optimization, and hardware selection. And honestly, this is an amazing path for backend engineers and DevOps professionals entering AI. Companies need people who can reduce inference cost while maintaining quality. That's massive business problem right now. So why aren't human being replaced? Because AI still struggles with ambiguity. Business constantly face trade-offs: speed versus quality, cost versus accuracy, creativity versus consistency. AI cannot decide which compromise matters most for a specific business. Humans still provide judgment, prioritization, debugging, intuition, and system level thinking. Another major issue is non deterministic debugging. AI systems don't fail the same way every time. You need intuition to understand why outputs changed, what broke, and how to stabilize the system. That's why modern AI teams are small, fast moving, and highly multidisciplinary. So, how do you actually break into AI? Here is a roadmap. Step 1: stop building toy demos. Instead, solve real problems. Build something with real users, real skill, and real failure modes, because that's where the real learning happens. Step 2 is document everything that breaks. This is incredibly important. Companies love engineers who can identify failure modes, debug systems, and improve reliability. Step 3: show how you bridge the gap between AI theory and production reality. That's the skill companies are desperately searching for right now. The AI industry doesn't need people who can use models. It needs people who can turn AI into reliable products, and that means the future still belongs to engineers. If you focus on systems, reliability, evaluation, infrastructure, and real world problem solving, you will be far more valuable than someone who knows how to write prompts. If you found this video useful, subscribe for more practical AI engineering content, system design tutorials, and real world AI career guidance. And let me know in the comments which AI skill are you planning to learn first.
Hey everyone! If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support means the world to me!